That's the story? That's what you're going to find over your post?
Jen, that's all I want to say is he is not my favorite cake decorator.
I don't know if I ever knew that you guys did that segment.
Oh, I will post it.
I'm
going
to need to see it now.
I've got to do a deep dive. It was a couple years ago. Give me a second.
I'm terrible at all crafts and decorating and all that sort of stuff. Yes,
you can improve.
We have a history on Studio 10 of my terribleness.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
It's the redeeming month, though. We got some Halloween stuff coming up, and then Thanksgiving, and then Christmas.
Here's the thing. You have to want to be redeemed. Not trying to get too deep on that stuff. I'm like, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
Give me our sporting events. Make me go play.
He's so athletic.
Yes,
You're just so athletic.
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
Jen.
Well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about your forecast right now, because what we're starting to see across the southeast, still some sunshine out there, but more of that cloud cover will begin to build in heading later on into today. So we're just starting to see a few of those very light clouds so far, but more thick overcast skies by the time that we make it later on into today. Now, temperatures, they're beginning to warm up. We're not quite seeing any more of those 50s out there, more of those lower to mid 60s and more lower to mid 70s. But I mean, Mobile Regional Gulf Shores already resting at 77, along with Pascagoula and Destin. Now, as we do take a look at the dew points, however, this is still helping us, is that it feels better out there. It feels more of that crisp, cool, refreshing feel, especially starting off earlier this morning with dew points resting in the lower to mid 50s, some lower 60s out there. But after the rain chances that we are expecting heading into tomorrow, those will change heading into the weekend until we get a cold front push through to help us out. Now, over the next few hours, daytime highs going to be maxing out really in the lower to mid 80s, staying around average for this time of year, warmer than the past couple of days. But really, this is what heading into mid-October should be feeling like. And then as we make our way later on into this evening, temperature is going to be dipping down into the lower to mid 70s. Now, we are tracking the tropics at this time. Two areas that we're monitoring. We do have a wave off the coast of Africa, high chances of development over the next 48 hours. And then also that Gulf low that's turning up just closer towards the southwest of us. And we're going to be monitoring that heading into tomorrow. A hurricane hunter is set to investigate later on this afternoon. Regardless of that, though, we'll be seeing rough surf, increased winds, and some much needed rain coming to the Fox 10 area. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about that, detailing out the rain chances and what you can expect even heading into the weekend. All that's coming up soon. Joe, Chelsea. Well, going ahead and taking another look at your forecast. Current temperatures out there right now, 73, dew points mid-50s. So feeling nice, seeing plenty of sunshine, but expecting that to change heading later into today. Taking a look at our futurecast, timing things out, increased cloud cover, especially by the time we make it into this afternoon. You start to see less of those clear spots, more of that white beginning to engulf the Gulf Coast. And so really expecting overcast skies possible heading later on into today. Now, also with those temperatures, despite the increased cloud cover, still expecting us to be warming up into the upper 70s, some lower to mid 80s out there. Feeling more like we should heading into mid-October. For the past few days, we've been below average with some of our temperatures. Now we're starting to warm back up, and this is all just ahead of those rain chances that we have coming into play heading into tomorrow. Now, just a reminder, our drought monitor. This does update every Thursday, and we're only starting to see that build. Extreme conditions for our Mississippi counties, almost all of Mobile County, northern Baldwin County, Escambia County in Alabama, Conecuh County, and also Monroe County out there. Really starting to see more of those dry conditions elsewhere. Severe levels, but at least heading into tomorrow, we have much needed rain on the way. And we need that because typically October is our driest month here on the Gulf Coast. Taking a look at the rip curl risk, it's going to be low today. However, heading into tomorrow, it bumps up to moderate, and by Thursday up to high. Heading into tomorrow, possibly it could be upgraded to that high level, especially heading later on into the afternoon and the evening. So just be cautious in case you're visiting us here on the Gulf Coast. Today's going to be the day to enjoy the beaches because heading into tomorrow, that's when things will change. Today's surf height, just around 1 foot. It's looking pretty nice out there. Now, as we do also heading into tomorrow, not only will the rain chances increase and also those rip current risks increase, but the winds, that will really be one of the biggest differences that you notice, especially by the time you make it later on into the afternoon and the evening. This is going to be sustained winds, that constant wind speed at around 15 to 20 miles per hour. However, wind gusts possibly even getting up to 30 to 40 miles per hour heading into tomorrow. I know that you most likely put out some of those Halloween decorations this past weekend. Make sure everything is tied down. You don't want to lose them heading into tomorrow and Thursday. Coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be talking more about your forecast, running through the rain chances heading into midweek, plus also your weekend forecast. All that's coming up soon. Joe.